Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. Janet and I have taken the beautiful drive up to Oliver Motors here in Baraboo, and we're really excited to talk with Jake later on in the program. But first, I'm really excited about our next guest because we're talking broadcasting. We're talking local broadcasting, which, as most of our viewers hopefully know, that's what we're all about. This is Corey Hartman, owner of Baraboo Broadcasting. How are you, Corey?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Yeah, so glad you could join us today. Talk to us about what Baraboo Broadcasting is. What all do you do?
Sure. So Baraboo Broadcasting, we've got an AM and an FM radio station right here in Baraboo, small town local radio, which is kind of our thing. And so we also have a TV station, a low-power TV station here that broadcasts a lot of local programs, church and parades and that sort of thing. And so it really keeps us busy. We've got a whole new format on the FM, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But in addition to that, we also run the City of Baraboo cable channel for them. We've got a contract with the city, and so we put the garbage collection schedules and the city council meetings, and so I'm at two common council meetings a month recording that and broadcasting that live and taking care of that. And then of course we're online, we're streaming, we got web, we got social, but we're really about Baraboo and Dells and Sauk Prairie and the local area.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, Corey, we've had interviews with lots of the Baraboo businesses here, and it seems like a really great community to join. And so you're the owner of the station. You're also on the air, so people might recognize the voice. Here's the face to go with that.
Yeah, right. I'm on 3 to 7 in the afternoon on the radio. So.
There you go. Yeah. When did you actually purchase and take over this?
Yeah, so we took over about 7 months ago. It was end of June of 2017, and so we were able to take over from Jeff and Ann Smith, who had owned the station for a long time, did a fantastic job with the local community and the local station, owned it for years and years, and we're just kind of picking up the football and taking it forward and trying to add in some new technology and some new things to what we do here in Baraboo.
Local, local TV and local radio, I think, is kind of becoming a more up-and-coming thing because, people love local. They love, they track their food miles, for crying out loud. So,
right.
What, as a local radio and TV station owner, what is most important to you? What do you think is the pinnacle? What are you hoping for?
It's really the people. Like I've said before, I just kind of push the buttons. It's their radio station.
Yeah.
So it's really what the people want, and what they want is that small town information flow. Yeah. They want to know, what's happening with their kids, what's happening with the roads, what's happening with the weather.
Right.
It's a huge thing. They want to hear good music. They want to hear, upbeat people first thing in the morning. They want to drive home and laugh at a joke that I tell badly or something. And so they want all of those things, and they don't want to be talked to by, some guy in Denver or, New York or whatever. They want to know that the person that's here is actually in Baraboo talking to them, and that's what we have with a locally owned radio station.
Yeah.
All right, so if people do want to hear the bad jokes, or at least the poorly delivered jokes, let's talk about the radio station. So talk about the format and when people can listen, how they can listen.
Sure. So we changed the format about 3 or 4 months ago to the best of the 80s and 90s. So we're playing a lot of, pop music that people remember. It's kind of nostalgic, and we do throw in a few new songs now and again, just to kind of cleanse the palate, we say. And you got to hear Bruno Mars, right? You got to have Bruno on there. And so again, it's a fun station. It's an upbeat station, and you can listen at 99.7 on the FM. It's a smaller signal, so you kind of have to be in Baraboo or the kind of 25 miles surrounding Baraboo.
Sure.
But we're also online, so that's nice. So if we've got the WRPQ app, you just go download that on your phone, and also go to our website, and we've got the Listen Live stream there. So we've got a lot of people that listen at work that maybe can't get it in an old brick building or whatever, and so they listen online. And again, just trying to layer on the technology
Right.
on top of what's already kind of here. So.
That's awesome that you have an app. I think my goal in life is to have at least one full screen on my phone filled with local radio apps
Sure.
from around the country.
Yeah.
That'd just be so cool.
Yeah,
So-
you used to have to actually drive around and,
Right.
and punch the dial. You
Yeah.
know. Now you just grab your phone and, I want to listen to Minneapolis or
Yeah.
Ottumwa, Iowa, and then
Right.
you punch
Right.
it up and you're there. So
Right.
it's
That's
kinda
awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
So you've owned the station now for about 7 months. What are your plans for 2018?
Again, we are going to just continue to upgrade our streaming capabilities. We're doing a lot more with video. We did a Facebook Live thing
cool.
about 2 weeks ago with wrestling. So 5 hours of wrestling live on our Facebook page,
Nice.
and like 10,000 people watched that. So,
Wow.
and Grandma got to watch it in Arizona and Florida, and,
Yeah.
and watch their kids wrestle. So again, trying to bring Baraboo to the masses, really.
Great. You said earlier, give the people what they want. We have about 30 seconds left. How do people get a hold of you to tell you what they want?
Sure. Well, you can always stop by. We're right downtown Baraboo, right off the square, about a half block on Oak Street. Otherwise, go to our Facebook page, 99.7 Max FM, and you can get us there. We always answer the telephone too, so 355-9970, and we'll still take requests, just like old time radio. So.
Awesome. Well, Corey Hartman, owner of Baraboo Broadcasting, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Don't go away. We'll be right back here at Oliver Motors with Wisconsin Family. Stick around.